We are going to make the best latte ever with Windmill cookie milk.
Welcome back to the lab. As we said, we're doing Windmill cookie milk, and I'm very excited. Let's just get right into it. I think we're going to do a steamed and an iced.
Yep.
Both sides of the spectrum.
All right, I'll let you do.
We'll swap over here. I've got an espresso. Look at this. I'm prepared. Just like that.
How much of this do you need?
Espresso. Let's probably do a splash more. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so how we made this was we took Windmill cookies, crumpled them up, put them in a French press, and just let it steep for close to 24 hours. Agitated it here and there, just to make sure everything gets flowing. And then we strained it through a fine mesh strainer with a cheesecloth on top to just make sure we get all the little bits out. If I was going to do this again, I would put them on a cookie sheet and bake them just for a little bit to get them a little golden brown, bring out a lot of those flavors. Maybe put it through a food processor.
Ooh.
I'm going to measure this out.
We finally have clear glasses so you can see this just delicious, beautiful crema. That's usually in a paper cup.
I don't know.
We're doing iced or steamed first.
Let's do
iced first. You can just throw that right in there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Have we ever actually made a drink this fast in a video? I really don't think we have.
Oh yeah, we're on a roll. The sugars and whatever from soaking, infusing, if we will. The Windmill cookies definitely made the milk thicker, almost like you would for like a milkshake. So I'm very excited.
That's foamy. I like that. I've realized, I'm pretty sure these Windmill cookies are like a regional thing.
I know, I was wondering that.
So if you have no idea what we're talking about, it's like a almondy, molassesy cookie in the shape of a windmill. It's delicious.
Yeah. It's definitely like a riff on a molasses cookie. I didn't even realize that till now. My grandma always had these at the house. So every time I smell them, it just is nostalgic.
All right, Windmill cookie latte, iced. Oh,
yeah, that's good.
That's really good. There's way more flavor and sugar than the cereal milk.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I don't know if you just steep it for longer.
Oh, yeah. It's like they're sweet, but not... They're like those types of cookies that you can eat one and it's not so sugary that you can only have one. You end up eating them like potato chips. But it's got... Maybe not clove. Is it clove? Almost like a spice you would have in the fall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really good. It's like... I feel like it's finally hitting that mark of like flavorful and just sweet enough, but like I'm still getting a strong bite of coffee.
Yeah, that's delicious. It's definitely like the molasses comes through in a very unique way.
That is really
yeah, shoot, I would do that. Wow, that is delicious.
I'm not going to even throw the rest of it. I'm drinking it all.
I know. Holy cow. Definitely good. Honestly, I would make this and just put it on your cereal. I would bake with this. Anything you can use normal milk for in the fall.
That would be delicious.
Just use that.
All right, let's start another espresso. Cups?
Oh, are we just going to do steamed milk?
I have paper cups. If you wanted to use paper cups.
We can just use steamed milk in these.
Yeah, you can throw steamed milk in glass.
Let's do it.
It's my preferred way to have a hot latte. We are using our Guatemalan today, which is going to be a bit chocolatey or a little less fruity because that is just not going to mesh well with the molassesy, clovey spice of the Windmill cookie, which goes back to my theory that coffee shops should have multiple blends of espresso on tap. Because I feel like certain drinks you want certain flavor profiles versus other drinks. Because like a fruity shikizo in this or something, it's going to taste gross.
Yeah.
But you go on the other side and you're like, oh, you're doing like a lemonade coffee. You want something with a fruit, a bright acidity. So,
especially when we did ginger ale and
Apple cider syrup.
Yeah,
That's
and that
good.
was delicious. Or we switched up the ginger ale for tonic water. That with a fruitier espresso would have been amazing. Now, I definitely think that's the way to go. If you never want to run out of coffee ever again, sign up for our coffee club text messages, and we'll text you new coffees.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
easy.
it's awesome. I'm curious if this is going to keep the flavor when it steams. I almost want to say, like, we steamed all the cereal milks, and I want to say, like, that heat, when it heated up, it lost flavor. So I'm curious if that's going to be the common denominator.
Hello, it is Future Caleb, here to unfortunately tell you that as we were editing, we realized that the audio decided to stop recording. So, we can't use the rest of this video. But, to recap, we steamed the Windmill cookie milk, and kind of like the cereal milks, the flavor just didn't really come through that well. So it's definitely better iced. We want to find a way to make these steeped milks steam better and have more flavor. It just kind of it almost just tasted like oat milk when we steamed it. So if you have any ideas on how to make that better in the comments, just let us know. And we'll see you next week.